After paying the outrageous price of 106 Canadian buckaroos for this game, I can say that it was worth every bit of money. So far, at the time of writing this script, I've put 14 hours into it, and I got this game on release day. I think that this is the longest amount of hours I spent on a game that just released. I guess that goes to show that this game is fun. So fun in fact that I beat the game 2 times, getting both endings and acquiring Supersonic. So I'm gonna talk about this game and my thoughts on it. Let's get into it. Unlike Team Sonic Racing, there is no story in this game, which is a huge bonus, because now you get to actually focus on racing, which this game does very well. You can race against literally any rival with their own level of skill that you can change, and there's a wide range of items that you can use during races, but don't expect to get many of them to use if you're in first. Most of the items that you'll get if you're in first place are defense or attack items. The attack items can actually be used to hit racers behind you, and it's so satisfying whenever it actually hits. But to improve your racing experience even more, you have the option to equip gadgets to help you during races. These gadgets can do things like giving you a head start boost at the beginning of a race, being able to do airtime tricks way faster than you could by default, which is my personal favorite, and a collision boost which gives you a slight boost when you hit other characters on the track. These are the ones that I use alongside the bumper guard, which protects you from losing rings from hitting the walls. And those are just a few of the gadgets out of I don't know how many, but there's a lot. But keep in mind that your gadget plates only have 6 slots, and some of the gadgets take up 2 or even 3 slots, meaning you have to decide very well which ones you think would suit you best without taking up too many slots. But other than the gadgets, you also need a good vehicle to win races, which luckily for you, there's a wide range of customizability that you can do with the vehicles you choose. You can choose the type of vehicle you want. I personally choose the speed or acceleration. You can change the parts of your car to be more speedy or stylish. You can paint your car whatever color you please and add decals, customize the horn, hell, you can even have an aura. And you can even go as far as to change what material and textures the parts of your car have. That's just insane. But I like it. But that's not the only thing I like. I also love the wide range of characters you can play as. I remember whenever this game was announced, literally all I was thinking to myself was, Espio better be in this game. He's in the game. Like, oh my god, they're finally making my boy Espio playable again after like, what? Oh. Only 2 years? Well, technically, since Sonic Speed Simulator is a Roblox game and not its own game, we won't count this. So really, Espio hasn't been playable since 5 years. That's still not that much time. But still, I can finally play as Espio again! Yippee! It actually made me so happy to see the crew being playable again, especially since the last game only had Vector paired with Silver and Blaze for some dumb reason. Oh wait, there's actually a reason. Vector explains it in this cutscene from Team Sonic Racing.
I'm out here freelancing. Yeah, that's it. Trying to make a little extra coin.
I just love that Espio in this game calls out what Vector did to him in Team Sonic Racing.
You left me babysitting Charmy while you went off on the last racing adventure.
So Vector just put all of the responsibility of babysitting a 6-year-old beyond a sugar high on a chameleon that just wants peace and quiet. I don't blame Espio for wanting revenge. But anyways, besides the Team Chaotix, you can also play as the Werehog, the Clankers, Metal Sonic and E123 Omega, and the frickin' Egg Pawn, Sage, and many more. And these characters can also decide how fast or powerful you are in races. Another cool thing you can do with the characters is you can gift your favorite character the Dunpa tickets, and you'll get cool stuff for it. I think the first time you gift tickets to a character, you'll get their nameplate. And when I recorded myself gifting Espio for the second time, I ended up getting an Espio decal. But you might be wondering, what are the Dunpa tickets and how do I get them? Well, it's just the in-game currency, and you can get them by playing the game, winning races, beating rivals in said races, and by collecting red star rings. You get 25 tickets after collecting all of the red star rings on a course. And I think now we can look at the courses. They're mostly just levels from previous Sonic games turned into racetracks. That's really it. My personal favorite tracks are Rainbow Garden, Kronos Island, Colorful Mall because it's literally just Coconut Mall. Yeah, there's no hiding that one. It's even in the name. Digital Circuit, Dragon Road, Radical Highway, and Haloska. And the reason I like a lot of these tracks is not only because of the good track design, it's also because of the music. And speaking of the music, I think this is going to be the one complaint I have about this game. The music is just weird at times, and this is coming from a person who really enjoys the cyberspace OST in Sonic Frontiers. Like, some of the music hits hard like Chronos Island and Digital Circuit like I said, but when you get to the final lap of a race, the music gets really weird. The one place where the music hits best is Knuckles' victory animation.
That's why I'm the best of them.
What am I talking about? This whole victory animation is just peak even without the music. And that goes for other characters too, that I didn't even bother recording the footage for. I think that might have been the quickest segment of this video. Here's a few more things I like and dislike about this game before I end off the video. This one is kind of minor, but the voice acting. I'm not saying the voice acting is bad, but in races, sometimes the lines for the rivals you pass are switched. Like, your rival could pass you and say this.
I've been surpassed.
And another thing is they got a new voice actor for Zaz, and it doesn't really sound like him.
Blah, blah, blah. This punk gets lucky in one scrap and he thinks he's the best of the best. I've been itching for a fight all day.
His previous voice was Liam O'Brien, who you might know as the voice of Doctor Strange in Marvel Rivals, but now Zaz is being voiced by Robbie Rist. Like I said though, this is a very minor complaint. Also, this isn't even in the script, but once you find out that Silver is actually voiced by Bryce Peppenbrook, who is also the voice of Cat Noir in Miraculous Ladybug, you will not be able to unhear Cat Noir's voice coming out of Silver, and it's hilarious.
Maybe a little bit, but that's purely coincidence. What do you mean? I am acting natural. Eat up, buddy. Ladybug needs help.
Another thing I really like about this game is the online mode. I was lucky and got to play this game with my friend in a Discord call. I didn't record any footage of it, but it was pretty fun. And I also got to play some online matches with some randoms, and it was also very fun. The only main complaint I have with the online in this game is it's very finicky with connection. I found myself more recently getting more connection errors when playing online. And my last favorite thing about this game is the jukebox, because it has freaking Sonic Unleashed. Okay, bye!